Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're live. I'm so excited to be here with you today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be sharing the 3 mistakes women make when online dating that has them attracting guys that are low effort, are liars, fakes, and we're actually gonna flip the switch. And I'm gonna be sharing with you how to actually make genuine matches, even if online dating hasn't worked for you before. Perhaps you've tried it and you're just matching these guys that aren't serious, that are just looking to hook up, that are just looking to get in your pants. And I'm excited because I'm going to be sharing in just a moment how to turn that around in your favor, right? So for those of you that are new to me, welcome. My name is Christina Abad. I'm a love and relationship coach. I help driven and ambitious women date online, make genuine matches and connections with those dates that are actually ready and looking to be in a committed relationship, that want to build something long term, something healthy, something lasting. So I'm so excited because once again, in just a little bit, I'm going to be sharing the top 3 mistakes that women make when online dating that's keeping them in a cycle of, making matches that are not a fit, that are not committed, that are not serious, that, are not where it's at. And I'm also going to be sharing how to shift that and how to actually, make genuine matches online with those that are serious, that are ready. So, once again, welcome for those of you joining me for this episode. And I want to get started by, exposing these mistakes, right? Because let's be honest, there are a lot of ideas of what online dating is really like. But I want to be honest. We got to get real. Like, online dating really is this whole new revolutionary way of dating, right? In the technological era that we are in today, where we use so much technology and phones and, video chatting to stay connected and really keep our relationships flourishing and strong. And this is how we communicate, right? Online dating has really shown up and shown out, especially after the whole pandemic. And now, even before that, online dating has been around for a while now, but specifically, during the pandemic. And now that, online dating is a go-to. Even here, statistics show that over like 50% of Americans are actually online dating, right, for adults. And that goes to show how common it is. I'm sure if you haven't tried it yet, you know someone that has. You've heard of success stories, you've heard of horror stories. But I just want to make it clear that it is a very big opportunity for you to meet someone, make a match. And once again, there are, different types of apps out there that are geared for different crews, those that are looking to hook up, those that are perhaps at a different age range, those that, they have different categories, perhaps religion, but there are so many options out there that really cater to making sure that you are meeting people that are like-minded. They have compatibility tests and quizzes. So I want to put that out there, that it is a viable way to meet people, but it's all about how you go, right? It's all about how you go at it. And that's why I'm going to be sharing these 3 mistakes. So for starters, mistake number 1, if you haven't tried it, if you haven't been on it, that's mistake number 1, not even giving it a go. Because once again, as I just shared, it's a huge way to connect with people, right? To really have access to those that are also looking to connect, that are looking to date, that are looking to make a match. Now, the second mistake that I want to share is that when going into these situations of online dating, many times people bring the past with them, whether you're putting it on your profile in some way, somehow, whether you're talking about it too soon, or whether you're just keeping your past present in your mind, feeling like it's not going to work, like you've been hurt before, perhaps you're still healing from things that have happened in your past. But when you bring with you, right, like if you're bringing the baggage with you, and bringing in these past experiences, even in mind and body and spirit, right? If you're thinking about this, and this is the kind of energy that you're bringing to this new experience of where you're trying to open up to someone, you're trying to make a connection, you're looking to be comfortable and vulnerable and actually, right, connect with this person. If you're bringing all of the past bad vibes, bad experiences with you, that's going to hinder you from actually making a real connection. You're actually going to be like sending out the bat signal for this bad stuff. That's why you are making those matches, for those of you that are on online dating, and perhaps matching, people that are just looking to hook up, people that are not serious. Well, we're going to talk a little bit more about the people just looking to hook up. But if you're meeting matches that are not, adequate, you really want to think about the energy that you're putting into the messaging. Well, that's mistake number 3, the messaging that you're actually putting out there when you are showing up online, when you are looking to make these connections, when you're responding to matches, when you're looking at these profiles. Your intention, like, why are you there, right, should be at the forefront, that you're there to meet a match that is genuine, someone that is serious about building a committed relationship, that is going to put in the effort, that is not going to be flaky, they're not going to ghost you, they're going to message you, they're not going to be sexual and trying to get into your pants, but actually putting in the energy to get to know you and ask questions about you, and find what your shared interests are, and find what your shared goals and visions are, and those kind of things, as opposed to someone who's going to waste your time and not really be about anything. So these are the 3 mistakes, not being online at all, bringing your past experiences and that bad energy, and the way that you present yourself. When I work with my clients, that's one of the first things that we work on, right? We do a whole audit to make sure that you're putting yourself online with your best foot forward. Because let's be honest, when you are online dating, you just have a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds, right, to grasp someone's attention. And that is something that I also teach when I work with my clients, and really taking your time to read the profiles and read, right? Because that's going to give you a sense of who they are. If they're going to put in the energy to actually write something that was well thought out, that means that they're most likely a lot more serious than someone who's just there like, here's my Snapchat, or like something like that. So you definitely want to be mindful, of course, of what you're putting out there, because, for the one that is serious and is looking, and not just like, oh, she's cute, swipe, 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 but that's going to read your profile. That's going to be like, she piqued my interest. This is, I want to know more. And for you to put the right things out there, that's going to make them want to write to you and actually connect with you. So once again, those are the 3 mistakes, not being online, bringing your past experiences, and once again, the way that you put yourself out there. And now what I want to share is how to shift that, right? How to not be the person that kind of messes it up once you do make that match, right? Because let's be honest, you're going to weed them out. Sometimes you might make those matches that are not ideal, but there's a way to weed those out. And I'm going to share with you how. And it's so funny because I used this analogy the other day with one of my clients, and well, you'll get it in just a bit, but I want you to paint a picture. We're going to do a little visual exercise now. Now think of, going to like a pet adoption agency, and there's all these puppies, right? All these cute, adorable puppies. And you're going to have the puppy that is excited and jumping and trying to get the people's attention as they walk in. You're going to have the puppy that perhaps has, come from a home that wasn't that great and is in the corner, is shivering and hiding. Perhaps there's another puppy that was beat up and they're angry and aggressive and growling. So you have all these puppies, right? All these puppies in this adoption place, as the potential person that's going to come adopt them is there, right? And bear with me, I have a point to the story. I want you to think of yourself, right, as being the puppy. And like I said, I shared this with my client the other day, and she's like, "Are you calling me a bitch?" And we just cracked up because it's painting the picture, right? You're this puppy that wants to see if this person is serious about adopting you, right? There's so many people that come into the adoption agency. There's the people that are serious, that are just there to pet the cute puppy, right? So you want to think of it that way. And you want to be the puppy that is not reactive, right? You're not the reactive puppy. You're not getting into your masculine where you're trying to do things, whether it's out of anger, whether it's, you're not reacting, trying to impress the person, but you're actually in your feminine, in your receptive mode, in observant mode, where you're trying to see, is this person serious about adopting me? Because I'm not about to jump through hoops, or like, I want to see if this could be my potential forever home, right? If this is going to be the partner, well, the person that adopts me, right? In that scenario. But once again, I use that scenario because it paints a very clear picture, right? As you see these puppies, right? There's a lot of different ways that once you match, that can really sabotage how the connection and the relationship goes, right? If perhaps you've been hurt and you're a bit on the defense, right? The way you come across. And once again, this plays in a lot to your energy and being in tune with why you're there to date. You're there to meet the right person, right? But once again, one of the mistakes is bringing the past, so you want to keep very in mind to not be the reactive puppy, whether you're doing too much because you want to impress, or you're doing too much because you want to protect yourself out of fear. And once again, there's no judgment. There's things that, when I work with my clients, we work through, because it's definitely going to show once you're online and making matches how the relationship plays out. How, right? If you're needing for this to work out and you're desperate and you want it, right? There's going to be that puppy that is just like, yeah, adopt me, right? As opposed to the person that's like, I need to see if you're actually serious. I need to see if you're going to come and visit me, and if you're going to fill out the paperwork, and if you're going to let things play themselves out, right? If you're going to take the steps that are required, that are needed for this to actually be a thing. And I want you to keep that in mind as you're out there dating, because that's how it works as well, online dating. Because yes, you are going to make those matches. You are going to, once you have, you're going to filter them out, because you want to make sure that this is the right person, that you're not going to get attached and give your heart to someone that's not serious and not going to fully follow through. So I wanted to share this with you because this is major. This is major key. And one of the biggest things that I work on when I work with my clients is how to be that receptive woman, the one that is in her feminine, that is the one who's observant, who is not quick to rush into anything, who's not going to settle for less, who's going to stand in her power and her boundaries and not lower her standards, who's going to keep them up high, because that's the one that your guy is going to want to commit to. That's the one that he's going to go all out for, right? Not the one who's bending over backwards to impress, not the one who's quick to jump into a relationship, right? And not the one who's still carrying all this stuff with her and her past, but the one who is ready to focus on this relationship, on what we're trying to build, on the vision of the future, of a family, of marriage, of everything that is to come, right? So once again, there are so many possibilities available to you in the online dating space, but it is about going at it the right way, in a strategic way, so that you're not wasting your time, so that you're not, spinning your wheels talking to these guys who are not serious about being in a committed relationship. And that's why I'm super excited if you're one of my ladies who is ready to step into that, who is done wasting time and wants to meet genuine people, make genuine connections, and meet matches that are actually ready to be in a committed relationship. Then I want to invite you to chat with me. You can go to daretodatenow.com and you'll actually find my calendar, pick a time that works for both of us so that we can talk about how you can go from wherever you're at, right? This is going to be custom tailored to you, wherever you're at, to actually meeting the right people, making the right connections, the ones that are actually serious about building a healthy relationship, one that's lasting, one that's committed, right? There's so many men out there that are ready to be in a relationship, that are ready to pour their heart into a home. And it's about meeting those and not wasting your time with the ones that are emotionally unavailable, the ones that are just looking to hook up, right? And that includes you putting your best foot forward online and really, once again, being the woman that is going to attract that guy. So once again, if you're ready to take that next step, go to daretodatenow.com, pick a time, and we can get on a call and chat about how I can help you do just that. And for those of you that are here watching live, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions now or later, feel free to throw those in the box. And I'm super excited to share this with you because once again, these are the mistakes that are keeping you attracting the wrong ones. And knowing this and making these shifts will definitely set you far apart from those that are not. So I'm so excited to connect with you. For those of you that are ready to take it to the next level, I'm excited to hear from you. And I will see you on the next new one. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to favorite me, follow me, wherever you're reading this or hearing this. Subscribe so that we can stay connected and I can continue to share more of the insides of really making a genuine connection, meeting your match, and building healthy and lasting relationships. So thanks again and have a blessed night.